It is currently 1:40 a.m. I have kept telling myself I'd go to sleep early, but here I am recording this video because I think it's important and I actually want to upload it. So it's been about 2 months since I dropped AFK Journey like a hot sack of something, and I just wanted to talk about it. After a month of the game being out, playing it every day, playing it consistently, I saved up everything, every resource I could, everything I could for that eventual banner, and for me to go on stream and record a video of me getting this character. Also, this was the first major banner of the game, the first major character of the game after its launch, and I caught her. Every single pull went to the pity. The pity was really reasonable. I honestly can't complain about putting in the time, playing every day, spending a little bit of money to get the daily rewards, and eventually I did get the character that I wanted. And it was the most boring experience I've ever had in a game. It was the most boring pull experience I've ever had in a game, and I think that might be the worst part of AFK Journey. It is 2 months after I stopped playing. Immediately after I did that, I got that banner. I got every single thing that I wanted to from that banner. It's like a week later I realized I didn't want to play the game anymore, because if that was the cycle of just waiting for a new character to drop, playing the game for a month straight, not pulling, not doing anything, for exactly 15 minutes of the worst dopamine hit I've ever had in a gacha game, honestly, I did not want to keep playing. I think that might be the issue with AFK Journey. It is boring. The game is, in fact, kind of boring to play. It's a gacha game. It's an AFK game. You're not supposed to really do much in it, but pulling is boring. It's not boring because you get everything you want. I did get everything I wanted. I wanted this one character. I wanted to max her out. It was the first banner of the game. I saved up my resources. I spent a little bit of money, and I got everything that I wanted, but somehow it was so boring and uninteresting. I have never played a gacha game before in my life where I was about to get the exact character that I wanted, everything that I wanted, and all I could think about was, when is this going to end? I have never played a gacha game where I'm pulling and I'm literally thinking to myself, wow, this is boring. When is this going to end? Despite everything this team did to make pulling good, to make the gacha game more fair, somehow it's still boring. So that was my first question. What made me quit? It was the realization that even if I played this game for a month, if the main content of the game is uninteresting to me, if pulling is uninteresting to me, then it's time to quit. The AFK Journey has a lot of really cool modes. It has a lot of like really good character designs. Everything about the game visually speaks to me on a spiritual level. I love it, but the game is so boring. The moment-to-moment gameplay is uninteresting. PvP feels weird because it's also kind of pay to win. And then there's the mode where, you know, it's just random and you build a deck, but that isn't very exciting to me. I'm not sure what AFK Journey can do to make it more fun. I haven't played the game in 2 months. Zenless Zone 0 just came out and I'm gonna make another video about that soon. But I have ever since I quit, even though I did spend a little bit of money on the game, ever since I quit, I haven't thought about looking back, and I'm not sure what they could do to make it any better. Actually, I don't know what they could do. I have one idea. Back in an old game, no, they need to add gacha elements to the gacha. Yes, I freaking love the fact that you can get every character you want. If you spend a certain amount of money, if you have enough jewels, you can get this character guaranteed on the day of launch. There's no 50-50 bullshit like in Genshin Impact where you have to pull 100 times to like get one chance as a 5-star, and like you could just not get the 5-star you want. That is so messed up. Right? This is the opposite of that. You pull 100 times on a banner in AFK Journey, you get that dude guaranteed, and that's fucking amazing. But it also isn't fun. What's fun about gacha games is kind of the gacha, right? I hate to admit it. I really do hate to admit it, but what's fun about gacha games is literally just, are you gonna get screwed over? Right? I don't want them to screw me over. What they need to do is add additional things to the gacha. For instance, there could be a chance that you get those pulls. You get maybe an additional pull. Maybe you get a double 5-star. I don't think I got a single 5-star other than Alta, but every single time it got to the pity. And maybe you can get double 5-star. Maybe you can get not equipment, but other resources in the game on top of that. There's those astral pulls, whatever they're called. I haven't played the game in a while. There's those blue pulls. They should introduce those into the regular banner. Those blue pulls give you different sorts of resources, right? There's a chance of giving you 9,999 diamonds, right? Introduce those extra rewards to your regular gacha so it feels more fun, it feels more engaging. It makes me feel like, oh, I want to keep playing this, I want to keep pulling because I could get this additional gift, I could get this additional resource, and I want to see what that resource is. It just adds more value to pulling that makes it more fun for me, the player, you know? I feel like, because there's no way, there must be something wrong with the game where I get everything I want, but in getting everything I want, it is just the most boring experience I could ever ask for. You pull, the majority of the time you pull, you're just getting these weird resources that you can use to make characters stronger, and that's fine, but it feels strange. It feels strange that 90% of your pulls aren't useful. It feels strange that 90% of your pulls are only useful if you already have duplicates of the character. If you've already pulled a bunch of duplicates of the character. With those little acorns, right? Those acorns are only useful if you've had multiple duplicates of a character already. You need the acorns, but you don't need them until you've gotten enough copies. And once you've gotten enough copies, you probably have enough acorns. So it doesn't feel useful. It doesn't feel like it matters. I used to think, one of my earliest thoughts about the game was there's no filler characters. Every character is useful, every character is good, and that's cool, and I love that. And I don't have an issue with no filler characters, but the filler needs to be something worth, being worth filling, It needs to be something that makes me go, okay, this is pretty good. So what are my recommendations? Just add some extra resources, add some extra gacha on top of it. Make a super rare gacha pull, maybe like that's 1%, where you get like a double character or something. There needs to be something so that when you're pulling, it's not like the most boring thing in the world. Because at that point, you might as well have just let me buy the character at 8 stars and call it a day. Yeah, because then you're saving me time at that point. I might as well have just said, hey, I have this many diamonds, let me get this character. Which is fine too, honestly. If they want to go down that route, at least the gacha wouldn't be boring. But I just want to speak to this one experience of I've never played a gacha game where I get everything I want and I still felt the most disappointing feeling in my stomach that I had just wasted a month of my life playing this game to get this character just for me to feel like... I think that was the most egregious part. I spent a month playing the game, logged in every day, did the dailies, spent a little bit of money, got everything just for 15 minutes of pleasure. If that ain't life, I have no clue what it is. If that ain't life, then honestly, I have no clue. Either way, thanks for watching if you did get to this point. It was a good sesh. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good sesh, gamers. Bye.